Hey, thank you for coming by Tori Magoo 44. Saturday night. It has been a fantastic night for me. I had the joy and the pleasure of listening to incredible music tonight. We were saying if we had one wish, we wish we could be singers like that. So beautiful. But what it was we went to Mark's place over on La Cienega. They had the Upright Cabaret. And these two guys have done this thing, I told you about it before, where they bring together various different singers and musicians here in the area. And now they're doing it in New York, and they're kind of moving around, putting more and more people together. It's amazing. I mean, there's some incredible talent here in Los Angeles. I mean, there were people from Broadway that have been in Broadway movies, people from movies, you know, just fabulous, fabulous singers. And it's just such a thrill. I mean, I just totally loved it. And to the people that invited me, thank you so much. It was really great. So there's that. A friend is coming in town. Hopefully we'll do a video and you'll get to see that. I'm on vacation, so that's kind of fun. And last week something happened I didn't get to tell you guys about, but it was pretty interesting. I was picketing with Drew and Ann on Sparrow, which I think maybe some of you who've watched the videos might have seen theirs. We went to a graduation, but I ended up talking to one of the security guards, and I had a really long talk with him, about maybe over a half an hour. Really long talk, kind of clearing up different things that he'd thought, you know, what did I think about this and what did I think about that, and various different things. Like one was, you know, how do I feel about psychiatry? And I said, you know, frankly, I'm not for everybody being on psych drugs myself. But I also don't think it's right where Scientology is like 180 degrees against them, like they're all black. You know, that's not right either. Some people have been helped by them. And, you know, we kind of went back and forth on different things. But the most interesting thing for me, I mean, he asked me, did I think auditing worked? And I said, some of it I think worked. And of course, it's up to the individual. For me, definitely the lower part of the bridge was better. The OT levels were all, no. I didn't think so. Not really. I mean, I thought I had wins on them because I thought I was erasing epilepsy. But once I had status or whatever it is, you know, like multiple seizures when I tried to get off my medicine, I realized that didn't really work. And the rest of it was just bad news. So, anyway, we had a long, long talk. But at the end, he said, well, you know, I've heard some stuff about you. And I said, yeah, that I had this famous affair that I didn't have. And he said, no, it isn't that. And I said that I abandoned my family, which I didn't. I left a cult. And he said, no, it isn't that. And I said, okay, well, what is it? Right? And the interesting thing for me, before I tell you what it is that for years, a long, long program's being run. Well, first let me tell you what it is. He said that you're a plant. And I said, that I'm a plant? Do you honestly believe I'm a plant? A plant from where? You know, like I thought he meant, like me, a critic, a plant back into Scientology or something. And he said, oh, no, it's not that. It's that you are single-handedly, it's like, you, Tori, are single-handedly out-handling the critics and Anonymous. And the funny thing about it is that when this first started, when I left in 2000, and right away, as soon as Bill Yardy realized I wasn't coming back, and the Church of Scientology realized I wasn't coming back, right away on the net started out, she's a plant. Now granted, some people thought I was a plant, because they just didn't think somebody could wake up as fast as I woke up, not knowing that I'd spent about 10 years waking up, right? Or maybe even longer than that, because I really started very, very early in it. But the point is, you know, it was one of those things where I had been waking up, right? So then the critics, when I first left, said she's a plant. And of course, OSA plugged right into that. I know they did, and started feeding that fire, right? And later on, the same thing happened with Anonymous. So now to hear a Scientology security guard tell me that I'm a plant, because that's what I've been saying to these people all along, is that this was fed by OSA. They're the ones stirring the pot, because what's the purpose of it? So that people won't listen to me, so people won't trust me, right? And same for Jerry Armstrong, same for Arnie, same for any activists, really, that are actively protesting Scientology. They're going to create these lies and things to put them down, so people won't trust them, so people don't want to talk to them, and thus, there's less chance of knowledge getting out there, right? I mean, the true facts on things. So, anyway, I just thought you guys would find that it's very funny for me. So there you go on that. And again, I had a delightful night tonight. If you live anywhere in LA, look on the internet. Tomorrow night is the last night at Mark's Place on La Cienega for the Upright Cabaret. But follow them on the internet, because they'll have a new location, and then they'll get going again, because they're twice a month they do it, and it's terrific. It is way worth it. Okay, so there you go. I hope you guys are having an excellent weekend, and I will talk to you soon. All right, I'm going to bed. Good night.